Phone scammers swindle a Summit local out of $2,500 in prepaid gift cards. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. First, I-70 at Copper Mountain is open again after Vail Pass closed for 7 hours this morning due to a hazardous materials spill. The spill happened around 5:30 a.m., closing westbound I-70 until around noon. Traffic was rerouted to Fremont Pass, where an accident clogged detour traffic for 1 hour at around 7:15. School is out, as thousands of teachers are marching on the state capitol today, including more than 130 from Summit County. Colorado educators are some of the lowest paid in the nation, with average salaries of $42,000. But what is the public perception of these protests? University of Colorado education professor Jamie Stillman.
It has had an impact on how the public thinks about teaching as a profession, about teachers as members of communities.
But Stillman warns that these marches are not always helpful.
I wish that it always had a positive impact. I think a lot of times what ends up happening is teachers get framed as being really self-interested.
Like other educators, Stillman admits she stands with the teachers. She hopes the protests bring light to the culture of teaching and why better pay means better schools.
Teachers being able to do their jobs well is directly connected to the experiences that students have, that kids have in schools, right?
Summit County teachers admit their salaries are higher than most, thanks to supplements from local mill levies and bonds. But they also say the higher cost of living here cancels out many of those benefits. The phone scammers are at it again, and they're targeting Summit County phones.
This is every year, literally every year.
That was Summit County Sheriff Jamie Fitzsimons. He says the department and FBI have tracked the scam to for-profit prisons in the past. Inmates research police departments, learn detectives' names, and then call locals with threats of a warrant arrest, unless you pay them with prepaid gift cards. Just this week, a Summit resident was swindled of $2,500.
No one will ever call you and ask you to resolve a warrant over the phone. Nobody. No one from the courts, nobody from probation, nobody from law enforcement, nobody.
Fitzsimons says the scammers are tricky. After one call center is shut down, another usually pops up.
So as long as there's unwitting victims that fall for this, they keep preying different communities across the country.
If you have received a sketchy phone call recently, report the number to Summit County Dispatch on their non-emergency line, 970-668-8600. With one classic run this February, Red Gerard went from unknown snowboarder to the toast of Team USA, winning the first American gold of the 2018 Winter Olympics for men's slopestyle. His older brother, pro rider Brendan Gerard, was at the finish area with the entire Gerard clan, including mom, dad, 2 brothers, and 2 sisters. So what was it like to see his youngest brother win the biggest, shiniest award in snowboarding?
I don't have a lot of words for it. I have to say it's easily the proudest moment I've ever had in my life. The single greatest achievement that my family has experienced. So overwhelming, I guess, would be the only word.
Red, full name Redmond, returns to the family home in Silverthorne tomorrow for the Goldthorne Homecoming Celebration. The Gerards are from Cleveland, but the whole brood moved to Colorado when Red was becoming the next big thing, and now his adopted hometown is throwing a bash in his honor. The Goldthorne Homecoming Celebration begins tomorrow at 10:45 a.m. with a procession on Rainbow Drive. It is free and open to everyone, with appearances from Gerard and other local Olympians. In sports, the Rockies open a weekend series against the Marlins in Miami tonight. First pitch is 5:10. And in local sports, Tigers varsity baseball is in Palisade today for an away doubleheader. And tomorrow, Summit High boys lacrosse plays Conifer at home. All other teams have the weekend off. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.